from everywhere on the internet asks,
Simon and Martina, can you talk about the T-ara incident and tell us what you think about it?
For starters, if you don't know what happened, we're going to give you a really quick rundown. T-ara's company kicked one of the members of T-ara out of the group. There's a lot of controversy surrounding the event, with accusations of Hwayoung being bullied by other members of T-ara, and accusations on the other side saying that Hwayoung was really difficult to work with, and the stylist and the makeup artist and other members of T-ara didn't get along well with her. And basically, it was a very sloppy and very public breakup. And as a result, T-ara's public image has been severely damaged.
Very badly. Now, the main reason why people are so upset about this is because a lot of people feel that Hwayoung was unfairly kicked out of the group after being ostracized and bullied by other members of the group. In turn, now T-ara fan sites are shutting down, there are petitions to have the band disbanded, and their images are taken down from companies and sponsorships.
Now, about all these rumors, to us, the bottom line is this. We don't know what actually happened, and we never will, and you never will either.
Not one of us.
No. Unless you're an actual member of T-ara. Then you'll probably know what happened.
Probably.
Hopefully.
But if you're not one of them, then you're probably just guessing and looking on news sites and rumor mills.
So for you to take sides based on gossip on the internet and tweets that you saw and other unverifiable sources is really unfair to all the members of T-ara.
Like, there's supposedly secret messages in the tweets if you read them vertically, and if you like cover one eye and you shake your head, supposedly it means something different.
Come on.
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys. The only thing that we can all safely be assured of is that the relationship between the members of T-ara was not ideal for a K-pop group.
So what we want to talk about today is not what side of the argument we're picking or what rumor we believe in. Instead, we want to talk about our perspective of what it's like to be in a K-pop group, also the K-pop industry, and the potential difficulties that come with it, and how all of this combined could have led to the situation that T-ara is in right now.
For starters, let's start with a simple question, shall we?
Very simple.
Do any of you guys out there go to school? Have any of you ever had a job?
I have.
I have done both.
Oh God.
If you have done either of these things, then you have more than likely come across people that you really didn't get along well with. In fact, you might have even hated some people. Maybe there are a lot of people that you want to roll up in a carpet, toss off a bridge. In fact, you're really lucky if you end up with two really good friends in your entire life that you get along really, really well with. Making good friends isn't easy, especially if you're put in a room with a bunch of people you didn't choose and you're told, hey, all of you should get along well.
Like school.
Just like school.
We think that K-pop groups should be thought of in a similar vein. K-pop groups did not start out as families and friends. They are made by companies. They are employees working for a business with the intention of making money.
It's their job.
That's what they do. It's not like they started out like a bunch of friends that got together at high school and started jamming out in their garages of their mother's houses.
Hey man, I'm gonna sing this really, really cool song. Ready? I want nobody but you.
Bing, bing, bing. That did not happen. There's no long history of friendship between them before they joined the group.
When it comes to becoming a K-pop idol, we're talking about thousands and thousands of people competing and auditioning to be chosen as a K-pop idol. These are highly driven, highly competitive, and highly talented people. And once they're selected, they're put into a group with a bunch of other like-minded people who are equally as talented as them. And these people in their K-pop group are not people that they chose to be with, but people that their company chose to put them with.
Kind of like a basketball team.
Yeah, any sports team. You like try out and the coach chooses you and he's like, I don't care if you get along well, but you're all talented. Now get along well. I'll get along well. Win me things.
And then they have to be with their fellow group members all the time.
Have to be.
Have to be all the time.
Every single day.
They live together. They sing together. They dance together. They eat together and they sleep together. Do they sleep together? I'm not sure.
Maybe not like sleep together.
But like in the same room
in the same
sometimes.
room.
Same dorms.
Yeah.
Then they have to go on TV shows and be happy and fun together.
You're the best.
You're the
You
best.
stole my comforter last night, but I'll smile anyways. You ate all the ramen and I'm really hungry, but that's okay. One snack.
And then they go on stage and they must perform in harmony together. And then afterwards they get in the car, they travel to their next thing, and they have to travel for extended periods of time together and repeat it all over together forever and ever.
With little rest. I don't know, I could just never be a K-pop idol. I just have so much respect for them because I'm not a morning person. If I didn't have coffee and I had to go on a show at like 5 a.m. and they're like, be chipper, I'd be like, don't talk to me. And it's not only the stress of them having to be friendly with each other all the time, there's also that added layer of criticism and competition with each other that they face because of being in the public eye. Media is constantly pitting the members of the same band against each other. Oh my god, this member has the best dancing in the whole band.
Oh my god, this person has the longest legs.
This girl has the prettiest makeup-free face.
This person definitely has the best abs,
She has the best S-line.
the best airport fashion.
They have the smallest face out of everyone.
Faces like this size.
Like this.
Like size of my fist.
Like this.
This size.
And even though they all worked really hard together to be recognized and to gain group popularity, one member might be elevated above everybody else through solo work or sponsorship by commercials or working on dramas and movies.
For example, be honest now. How many people now think of 4 Minute as Hyuna and her backup dancers? Don't lie, the thought has crossed your mind and you know it. Why was Hyuna chosen to get the solo songs and not the other members? How often is Miss A as a group in the spotlight lately? It's really all about Suzy after she was on Dream High. And of course, there are many more examples. Now just imagine how that would feel to you as another member of the band. And imagine how that would affect your dynamic together in the band as both co-workers and friends. It wouldn't be pretty.
No.
I wouldn't think so.
Can you even imagine if that happened to all of us in real life? You like go out with 4 of your friends and then the next day in the media newspaper, they're like, this person has the prettiest face. And everyone else is like,
Hanging out with the ugly one!
that's not very nice.
Not in the least bit. Internet can be a mean place.
Now, of course, we do believe that genuine, real friendship can occur within the K-pop groups. Spending so much time together can form a kind of genuine family relationship.
Definitely.
But the point that we're trying to get at here is, we don't think this fighting within T-ara is some kind of an isolated event that's only occurring to T-ara.
Definitely not.
We think that K-pop groups have a lot more to deal with behind closed doors, and they're professionals that do their best to not show it when they're dancing on stage or looking pretty on camera or like laughing happily together on variety shows. And I understand they have to maintain an image. I'm okay with that. I get that about K-pop.
But we don't believe that that image is an accurate reflection of what they're actually like. The only way you can know that is if you know these people behind closed doors, what they're like off stage.
Yeah, exactly.
The positions that they're put in are highly stressful and there are bound to be lots of arguments.
Of course.
In the case of T-ara, these arguments and disagreements have been made public. But we believe that every group goes through this kind of stuff, just not in the public eye.
And I don't think it's some kind of like, ooh, shameful, deep, dark secret. They're just human. They're fighting like humans do. Even at your workplace, I'm sure you guys have coworkers that you don't like. In this case, it just got to the point where the members of T-ara and Hwayoung can obviously just not work together anymore. Sure, this was made sloppy and public, and there are lots of nasty rumors floating around, but there's no way for us to know what's true and what's not true. All that we can say is we understand that T-ara had a strained relationship, and we personally expect that tons of K-pop fans go through the same thing.
As a result, the question of will we listen to T-ara again in the future? Well, if they haven't disbanded, then yes, we will listen to them in the future. What happens between band members and their companies just doesn't interest us. It doesn't interest us in Korea. It didn't interest us in Canada. What we are interested in is music. We like songs and music videos, not idols and appearances. We don't care about G-Dragon's funny smelling cigarette incidents, or Block B's terrible interview in Thailand, or Jay Park's awkward blog post when he was in 2PM. The incidents that happen in people's lives are irrelevant to us. Because after all, they are just humans, they make mistakes, they fight, and they fart, just like the rest of us.
Can you believe that? An idol farts? Idol farting.
I bet you it even sounds like beautiful music. That actually makes sense because B is rain. Rain, 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 rain.
If you just came in right now, we were farting to different K-pop songs. There is, however, an exception we will make, and this is for Chris Brown.
He's a woman-beating head, and he should never get another award or praise for any of his music for the rest of his life, and we will not support him whatsoever. So that's it for this week's TLDR. If you have an easier question for us to answer for next week's TLDR, please leave it in the comment section below.
That question was so scary and
we
difficult.
took so long planning out what we were going to say.
I had to be careful, because netizens are scary and they forget that we're human.
They're so scary, guys. Please don't murder us for what we said.
Or you can also check out the questions that are already asked, and you can thumb them up to the top and get our attention that way.
And don't forget to subscribe for more TLDRs so we can answer them next week if we haven't been murdered.
I'm gonna go build like a little igloo or like a fort out of the couch.
I don't think we can build any igloos. It's too hot.
I don't know, our freezer seems to be consuming itself with ice at this point. I think I'm gonna like hack it off.
Why do we always have such broken fridges?
I don't know. I'm gonna make a fort. No, hey.
No. Stop it, memers.
What?
Memers, stop it.
But I'm a doctor, and according to my algebra trajectory.
Memers, don't do
Okay,
it.
no, you gotta go get her.
Memers.
She's trying to jump.
Jesus.